Hey Eric, it's Colin. I'm going to show you. And if you have trouble, just let me know, and I'll send it over. I thought, well, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'll upload it back to the server, anyways. So first thing, yeah, you're pretty much right on the money here. I'm just going to close this thing down. In your library file, you had everything pretty much right. Now, each image that you put in, each slide that you put in, right? Here's all the text and bits of information, but you do need to identify it with this style class right here. And this class right here is going to match up with the same one in the carousel slider. So in your library, so your library sliders, you've already been in there, but in your site, there's a styles folder, and in there is a sliders folder, and then we have the carousel slider.css. Now, partway down the page, about a quarter of the way down the page, I'm just going to undo the stuff I've done in here, just so we can get it back to where it was. All right, you have a carousel 5, slider 5, right? And you have the image number 4 right there. That's perfect. Okay, so you would definitely need to add a new slider number 4 image. But all you have to do is just copy, paste, paste, paste. So you got 5, and we're going to go 6, 7, and 8. So you have to just add those new styles and then change the image name right here. Okay. Now the only other thing you have to do is in your carousel slider, you actually have to make sure that the slide that with the image you want to show up matches the style you just created. So when we get down to slide 5, make sure you change carousel slider from 4 to 5. And then down here, change this one to 6. Down here, change this one to 7. And this one here, change it to 8. Yeah, this is kind of a unique carousel, and the reason why we're going through all this hodgepodge and whatnot, I'm just going to open this up, is simply because with CSS and these sliders and things, in order to get them to be, you see how the image is the full height of the browser? Yeah, and that's the only reason. In order to get it to be the full height of the browser, we actually have to load the image in through CSS and not through the actual slider carousel widget itself. So that's why there's all that fuss and muss. It's just to get that certain look and feel of this particular slider, and the only way to ever get it to go full width of the screen and full height of the screen is to actually apply it through a background style through CSS. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save, I'm just going to upload this back to the server, but that's it. All you have to do, so in a nutshell, in your carousel slider HTML file, right, you copied your 5, your 6, your 7, and your 8. Just go over here and rename carousel to 8, to 7, to 6, to 5, and then to 4. And then go into your carousel slider.css, right? And like I said, when we started off, there was carousel 5 right here. Just copy and paste, 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 rename to 6, 7, and 8, right? Change the image link. So put another image in your put the images in first, right? So go to your sliders, your carousel slider images folder. Get in here, create 4 new images. They're 1280 by 640, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio for your images. Okay. Create 4 new ones, right? And I would suggest you go carousel hyphen slider and then number 5.jpg and just keep the sequence. So all you have to do in your style sheet, once you've copied these styles, is just go and go, okay, so this is going to be number 5 and number 6 and number 7 and number 8. And guess what? Then you're done.